In this video, we will explore top design styles for showcasing software features.
Customers every day. Sometimes you could even receive a ticket which has multiple tasks that need to be solved independently by different teams. For example, onboarding a new employee would require multiple teams working on different tasks like issuing an ID card, a laptop, employee goodies, and setting up a bank account.
Doing research, making calls, sending emails, and logging activities in your CRM, you realize that suddenly juggling these different tools becomes more of a distraction to actually closing deals. That's why we created ZoomInfo Engage, your one-stop solution for both finding and connecting with prospects faster. You can now bring
social media schedule. Just use Q and we'll make sure your presence is relevant, consistent, and above all, engaging. In short, we'll make you look great on social media. So, here's how Q works. Content. Receive our hand-picked content suggestions that matter to you and your followers every day.
Data to show you sessions with users who clicked or tapped a lot out of frustration. This filter is most useful when searching for bugs or broken UI elements. This can be things such as buttons or links that people are clicking on, but that are not doing anything. For example, your last site update may...
From inconvenient credit cards to slow bank transfers, the payment methods we use today can't keep up with our fast-paced digital world. Imagine if money could truly move at the speed of the internet in a continuous, real-time stream. Fractions of pennies flowing frictionlessly across the economy every second. It could unlock
stored for retention purposes, but they also need to be available on a moment's notice for customers. Transforming documents stored in inflexible formats for accessibility, retention, migration, or presentment purposes can be challenging using traditional methods. The processes are often costly and slow-moving.
The cutting edge of broadcasting, while keeping your viewers hooked. Want to be known for the quality of your service while building exciting new revenue streams? The solution is simple. ATSC 3.0 from ATEM. As innovative technology leaders, we take a sustainable approach.
How your customers behave is key to building a product they'll love. Hotjar is a great tool to do just that. But if you've got a lot of heat maps, recordings, or feedback, it can be overwhelming to know where to start. That's where filters come in. Hotjar's data filters allow you to sort your heat maps.
And they want it. So why bother with mass-targeted campaigns that are hit or miss at best if most of them find it irrelevant? Isn't there a better way to approach this? We have just the thing, the Capillary Campaign Manager. Say your women's apparel brand just launched a new winter collection. As a marketing manager,
and some you can't. So how do you find out what people really think of your brand? Or better yet, do they even know you exist? Whether you're trying to build awareness or evolve your brand's perception, you need relevant brand insights to drive your business forward. SurveyMonkey.
Innovation is essential because innovation empowers us to proactively identify and address challenges, improving outcomes for you and all stakeholders. Innovating means collaborating with you and developing groundbreaking technology that can truly help make a difference. It's how we were able to provide virtual care.
And your company might be at risk. But which ones are actual threats to your company? How can you know? Well, you could take a million years to sift through the data, organize it, dump it into spreadsheets, and getting ahead of all this data before you're breached is tough, almost impossible. So what now? Wave the white.
Called a normal profile for each user and machine on the network. Is it normal for an employee called Steve to log on to the network at 3 a.m.? Is it normal for Mindy to access the customer database from a remote location? Is it normal for Jonathan to download 100 different files onto a USB in case a user's action shows a deviation from what...
It's a possibility. Since there wasn't a central data center to help creative agency owners understand their business's inner workings, we made one. Say hello to Function Point. Our single workflow platform has everything you need to run your agency. Business reporting.
We run ads, create content, host events, and send out millions of emails, all in the hopes of convincing someone to fill out our form. The result is an MQL, which we hand off to sales.
Boy, the MQLs of this place are really racing towards the future. You'll need all of your IT teams working together as efficiently as possible. That's why we're introducing Jira Service Management, the first end-to-end ITSM solution built entirely on the Jira platform. It helps visualize and accelerate the flow of work between support, developers, and operations teams.
Often with technologies from multiple vendors. However, market shifts and mounting regulatory scrutiny have highlighted the need to rethink data ecosystems to avoid poor trading decisions, fines, and even reputational damage. Our Market Data Monitor enables you to collect, analyze.
Other tools can be tricky and a little time-consuming. And let's face it, copy and pasting URLs isn't a natural step in anyone's workflow. But sharing insights just got a lot easier. Introducing Highlights. With Highlights, you can extract, organize,
or takes too much time. However, poor patch management is responsible for 57% of data breaches, leading to severely compromised networks, causing downtime, and costing data and revenue. Ignoring patches is no longer an option. ADVIDS Patch Management automates the patching process, protecting your systems, networks,
customer experience. DevOps and SRE teams build and manage these digital services in the cloud, and now, more than ever, must ensure their quality and uptime. IT environments get more and more complex every day, while customer experience expectations get higher, resulting in a CI/CD cycle.
A game of cat and mouse that no one likes to play, and really just a box-checking exercise for learners, which is a big, big problem. Because not only does that give you a bad rap, but it leads to non-compliant behavior, which leads to accidents, injuries, loss of productivity, data mismanagement, fines, and more fines.
From growing cyber threats to hybrid workplaces filled with myriad personal devices, today's organizations need holistic, instant visibility into who, where, and how people are accessing their valuable assets. That's why Citrix DAS comes equipped with industry-leading analytics for security and performance. With Citrix Analytics,
providers are selling a great deal of services there to huge enterprises, building long-term, stable relationships. DSP are the ones who always are searching for new sources of revenue. So what about using IoT to its full potential and considering smaller businesses or even residential customers?
Their infrastructure on par to meet the changing business demands. This journey inevitably leads them to the cloud. Rubrik accelerates cloud adoption by simplifying archival, streamlining app migration, and unifying data protection across multi-cloud and hybrid environments. Let's take a look at cloud.
Still, they imagine it to be as easy as any other online purchase they make. Blend's Mortgage Suite helps lenders not just meet those expectations, but exceed them by providing an end-to-end digital solution from application to close on a single platform. Your customers can shop for rates, start their application.
Experience that gets every little detail right. But have you ever thought about what users might do in an emergency? Your app could be making calling for help easier and maybe even help save a life. When a user leaves your app to call 911, the location sent to public safety is based on the closest cell tower.
Let's say you developed your app quickly using MongoDB and it's on the fast track to success. It's picking up so much steam, you're actually running into some serious scale issues in production. You don't want to drastically change much, but you need a way to scale without any major issues. You also need to meet enterprise deployment requirements that weren't.
Underscoring the magnitude of this trend, ESG-driven assets now exceed $40 trillion, and demand continues to grow. But ESG investing presents several challenges for investment firms looking to grow market share and launch innovative products. A lack of standardized ESG data.
Important tasks. Are you tired of managing custom PLC code developed by others? Are your operators struggling with distracting, inconsistent screens and nuisance alarms? It can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Siemens Distributed Control Systems can help simplify your plant, and getting started is easy. With Siemens,
great data wherever it resides, whether that's on-premise, in the cloud, or both. You design once, deploy anywhere. Today, storing and processing data in the cloud provides a fast, efficient way to increase the scalability, availability, and reliability of your data. enabling you to take on pressing challenges